Alright, so we'll start with the 2 melta guns here. 1 will hit. Looking for at least 2. It'll glance you. Take that cover save. Nope.
I accept the glance.
He does take a hull point. Now, this is one of the nice things about 6th edition hull points. In 5th edition, that pretty much would guarantee that he would be shooting. He wouldn't be shooting next. In 5th edition, he wouldn't be shooting next turn. Now it means he just lost the hull point and gets to shoot normally. So that's great. That's pretty huge. We'll fire the storm bolter into him as well, because that can hurt him. Looking for a 6, getting nothing. So this storm bolter has 18 inches. We're actually going to shoot it at this thing though. I'll shoot at that guy over there. 1 hit. That's my 6 I need right now. Okay, he'll take a glance. Yes, he will. There's a hull point down on that one. This guy right here is going to fire. He's immobilized, but otherwise unhurt. He's going to fire 2 crack missiles and a heavy bolter into this guy. We need to de-vehicle those guys. We'll untwin link them, make sure that they don't get to fly around and be really nasty and annoying, because skimmers are really good in this edition. So there's 1 glance, and that's an 11, so it's 2 pins. 2 pins and an 8 glance.
Okay. And part of the camera just fell on the table.
That's alright.
Awesome. Alright, so here's the 2
Battery's
pens.
still good, right? Oh, maybe 1 of them.
1 pen gets through, and here's the glance to see if I'm even alive still. Oh, I wanted to be a 6. I am dead.
He's a wreck. Does he explode?
Yep.
Yes, it's good. Exploding against Dark Eldar is really good. And even better in 6th edition than it was in 5th, because even though they're open top, now everything inside of the vehicle is a strength 4 hit. So there's 10 guys, and I need 3s to wound them. And they have paper armor, so that a lot of them will die, probably.
7 wounds?
7 wounds. Get a 5 up armor save. And just hope you die. He made 1, so 6 of them will die.
6 of me die. Here's my pin check. I am not pinned on an 8.
And a morale test. I will not be shooting at them again.
Well, then here's our morale test. We're good on that too.
So
4 left alive.
4 left alive. He'll put them on there when we can finish all our movement. Let's move over here. These guys are going to fire into. No, we're going to fire this group first into you.
Okay.
Everyone's going to use. I'm going to lob 1 grenade. It's strength 6 AP4, I think. Is right.
Yeah.
Is it a blast or is it just one single shot?
Just a single shot.
Single shot. Sure, why not? Grenade seems like a good idea, right? Is it? I mean, wound you want a 2 rather than a 4. Sure, we'll lob a grenade. We'll make it the make it the sergeant. Sure, what the heck? Sergeant lob his grenade.
Okay. The grenade hit.
The sergeant chooses to put it on this guy.
On the
warlock. Alright, so here's their stuff to wound. Doesn't wound the warlock. 3 regular saves.
He hits me in the helmet with a grenade.
He's like, ha ha! Take that!
Stuff.
Oh, it didn't go off. And Pedro Cantor with his special bolter. He hits you 4 times because he's ballistic skill 5. Strength 4, so he wounds you twice. I guess I rolled a 6 and didn't even do
So 5 wounds.
5 total wounds. Starting with your little guy.
It's time for me to make armor saves. It's getting ridiculous. Thomas is over here fuming about his crappy armor saves.
I am fuming about my crappy armor saves.
But I have
really
dead rate then. So, starting with the guy up front. He failed right on the very first one. Woohoo! Because that's how I roll.
Warlock.
Going to the warlock. He's alive. And alive.
Dead.
And dead.
Nice. And I even see that
And the Autarch
Yes, I can.
is fine on a 5.
Alright. Cool. Now we're going to fire at the Autarch with this unit of guys. I'm in rapid fire range, so we'll just fire. Go bolters. It's so nice that Eldar are making a comeback.
It's because the new Eldar jet bikes are so much better than even the old ones that I can't make any armor saves with them. They're just like, you will play with us no matter what we do.
That's true.
Just for those of you who don't know, because you haven't been watching me play Eldar on camera, My jet bikes die every game. They get shot by, I don't know, pick the dumbest weapon fired by the most special, and by special I mean drooling on the floor.
Or orc.
Yeah. And they will still kill my jet bikes. Alright, here's my saves. I failed two.
Wounds. All right, he's got one left.
That's 50%. And remember, here was flashback to Thomas and his rant and his terrible armor saves.
Hey, you know what? I made less than 50%, Dave. I failed 5. I failed 6 out of 8 saves, Dave. I think that made 25% saves there.
Yeah.
All right, over here, my tech marine. Mostly, he's angry about his poor
Smolder fire.
smolder. Yeah, he's gonna fire his plasma pistol and his flamer into you. So
I'm gonna laugh when you get hot and
let me
die.
think. You know what? Let me think about this here. We're gonna. I gotta really think
Yes,
about this.
I love how Thomas assumes thinking pose. Hand on the chin. Actual, and he does it naturally. Like it's not planned. Speechless.
We're gonna fire this thing at you first.
Okay.
We're gonna fire the. We're gonna try and take you down so that the flamer can be used on your little mans inside.
Wow.
Or not.
Good job. I accept.
All right. So the flamer was meant to hit him. All right. Flamer will hit. Will glance you. You know we're gonna fire the bolt. No, we're not gonna. You get charged. We're gonna charge. Yeah. We're gonna fire the flamer. It hits. So it needs a 6 to do something to you. It doesn't do anything. Plasma pistol hits you. Wait for a 3 to do something. It will glance you.
All of that for a save I made.
All right. Over here, these guys will fire their bolters into you to try and finish you off.
6 inches?
Everybody's got, oh yeah, 6 inches. No, they're relentless. Haha.
Still,
So they're
six.
not going to rapid fire you, but they will shoot you. This guy will shoot you rapid fire. So, Corbulo will shoot you with his pistol. So Corbulo needs a 2. Clusiarch can't. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 shots. Try and glance you down. It's just not gonna happen. Total of 5 with Corbulo's hit. Nothing. And I cannot assault you.
Yay.
So a morale test for your
Autark.
Autark. And then
Now that I've been rolling terrible dice, now the 2 big numbers will come out. I'm gonna roll them one at a time.
Okay.
Just this first one's gonna be a 5 or 6. Oh, it's a 2. Never mind. Okay. Well, good thing those weren't armor saves.
he's good.
Lord.
With 1 wound left.
He's good with 1 wound left. He better kill somebody.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm done. So it's gonna be your turn 3.
My turn 3 before I hand off the camera. I'm just gonna see if Sliskus shows up. Look at that, he really shows up.
He's like, oh, God.
He's like, oh crap, we're late. I should have been there shooting people full of holes a turn ago.
Yep.
Alright,
Cool.
bye.
Oh, it started again. All right, so he's going to land right here with the goal to be shoot down Cantor and his guys. Well, he'll go 2 inches forward, which is totally great.
Oh, we love it.
Okay.
Alright.
Other movement. All right, Dave, where did you move? Obviously, we saw Sliskus come down.
Sliskus landed.
Autark moved over here.
Is that your sergeant?
Yes, this was my sergeant.
Closest to him.
Okay.
Okay. This thing moved over here 12. These guys went into that crap. This thing moved over here. He moved up 12 to get line and range on this. This thing moved almost not at all.
Moved over a little bit.
Just a little bit. And
Okay.
these guys went 12 up here.
All right.
And now shooting. We'll
Shoot
start
away.
with this one.
Okay.
Lance into the speeder.
Lance into the speeder. It'll
That's
hit.
it.
And it's a big pen. And I move. So do I get cover? No, not today.
Good. You
Oh, crap.
explode 5 inches. It'll
5
hit the Tech
inches.
Marine.
Tech Marine, do you wound him?
Yep. It'd be
He's good.
poetic justice if he got blown up by that thing.
That would be really silly.
Alright, we shoot the Tech Marine a lot.
Okay.
So here's the cannon, moved, so I only get 4 shots. I missed with all 4.
Cool.
1, 2, 9.
In my opinion, this Dark Eldar Raider with these guys in here is probably the most effective firing platform the Dark Eldar have. It's really good.
Yeah. It's super dumb. It's the whole reason my Trueborn didn't get shard carbines.
Right.
Because shard carbines don't work with splinter racks.
Right.
That's how we're supposed to shoot. And splinter racks, 2 missed.
So 16 hits.
So I should get 8 wounds. He should die.
Should die. Sits on the plate.
Well, it's 12 wounds.
Alright, we'll roll 7 here. You rolled a 1, so he's dead.
Yay! We get a pain token.
Probably should have just charged you, but I didn't really want you to overwatch me. So, probably should have just charged you. I was hoping that the speeder wouldn't die either. It wasn't like... I mean, I had a fair chance of not dying, but it is what it is.
Alright. The Ravager, 2 lance shots into the immobilized gun platform speeder.
Okay. 1
Only
hit.
hits once.
Does pin me.
And you'll get cover.
And I will get cover.
Because I'm shooting through mushrooms.
Nothing. Well, that's gonna
You're gonna
wreck
be
it.
gone. Do you explode?
No.
Nope.
Just a wreck.
Just a wreck.
Terrible.
Well, now that I don't need to really use this lance for anything, and these guys are snap firing anyway, rather than letting them have a charge, I'm just going to turbo boost.
Okay.
Let's see, if I do that, you can go 6, and then you would need a 10-inch charge. Could happen.
That's a long charge.
Could happen, but I think it's my best odds.
Cool.
So they're going to do that. This thing went 12 so that I could get better line of sight on Cantor's group of homies.
So the vehicle will fire normally.
So the vehicle's going to fire. And it missed. 1, 2, 3. That's a lot better. It was embarrassed by that last time it shot. Ugh. My initial
4 wounds.
4 wounds.
Alright. 2 till I hit Cantor. 1 until I hit my sergeant. Yeah, I want to keep my sergeant, so we'll roll them 1 at a time. And he's dead on the second one. Sergeant and sergeant. Okay, cool.
Okay. Guys inside, might as well snap fire. 'Cause why not?
Okay. Still got 3 guys in there, right?
Yep.
They
So
all
2
have-
splinter cannons,
And one splinter, 2 splinter cannons. That's all it's got.
2
right?
splinter cannons, and 1 rifle.
The rifle doesn't have
The
that.
rifle doesn't have much. They hit 3 times.
Nice.
They wound once. On your sergeant.
On my sergeant. He's good.
Okay. This lance into this rhino.
Okay.
It's a hit.
Ugh.
Bounced
Bounced
off. Sad, sad day.
Woohoo!
Well, the men inside can probably only see Death Company. I'm pretty sure I'll bet I can't see past that head.
Most definitely not.
So, 6 snap firing shots at Death Company because we did go 12 inches. I only hit them once. I didn't wound them.
Okay. Cool.
Why, that's only a 4 to 5 inch charge. Yeah, I didn't forget about that. then you can come over, eat up on Sliskus's ride. Pretty sure that'd make me sad. Let's have these guys here shoot from the weeds. They all have range. So 3 rifles and a splinter cannon.
Okay. Nice roll.
They hit like champs. They're so upset you blew their ride up. Twice.
2 wounds. Alright, so 1 at a time on the sergeant again. He's dead now, and then we'll look outs are off of Cantor, which he succeeds at, onto another guy who passes his armor save. Okay.
Cord looped around my gun.
Silly cord, why?
Good job. You guys killed the sergeant.
Okay, next up.
So next up, Sliskus, snap firing, not worth letting the Death Company charge me, and firing the lance, although it would be fun, also not worth it. So they're also going to turbo boost.
Okay.
I've decided. And then I could just get blown up by melta-guns. We'll just go over here. I hate these old models.
New model is definitely superior.
Alright, and that leaves my autarch.
He's gonna shoot.
He's going to shoot. The sergeant's the closest thing. I'm going
Yep.
to forego my catapults and shoot him with my fusion gun.
Okay.
Ballistic
Need a
skill 6.
Right?
So I need a 5.
Is it 5? I thought it was a 6.
Maybe it's a 6.
Doesn't
Either
matter.
way, I missed.
Okay.
It's completely terrible.
Yes.
We charge with him.
You're gonna charge with him. Well, it's that or take me shooting you regular and then charging you next turn, or shooting you regular and taking off your last wound.
So far, he's been very lackluster.
Hey, you know what? He made it so happy. 2 more raiders than would have got in last.
You're right. And he feels like a mandatory HQ choice to bring the Wraith Knight. That even though he performed terribly.
4 hits. Hey, it's like you, Dave. I'm snap firing like you. There's 3 wounds. Oh, statistics say you should just die right here. You did.
They're right. He did.
Huzzah! Goodbye, Autarch. Yes.
Terrible. Made me so sad.
Small things, small things.
Alright. I'm pretty sure that concludes my turn.
Alright, so my turn 4. Alright, he reminded me that I lost 2 guys here and I need to make a morale test. And actually, I'm hoping I fail because that will give me a fallback move before I regroup and go over here. Oh no, it's a 10. I saw a 6 and I got excited. Curse you, Cantor! Curse you! Alright, cool. I'm finished. Or I mean, you're finished. Now it'll be my turn.
And then you'll be finished.
And then I'll be finished. Winning. Alright. So, I moved. Didn't really move very much. These guys kind of just stayed there. Put these guys around Cantor to give him a guy around each angle. Put the Death Company back in the ride and then just moved it up. Moved this guy up. The 2 melt guns last time worked so well. I'm going to hopefully
Not get any shots.
get them to work well this time. I'll stick them around so I'm not dumb. There we go. Dave's laughing at me over there in the corner. If it were a tournament, he would have just called me on that. Alright. Shooting. So we're going to fire with these guys. I got 5 shots. Here, I'm going to pass off the camera. Funny enough, I did it on camera. Dave did it off camera. Where he's like, I forgot to roll that. I'm going to do this. And I'm like,
Well, I never did it.
yeah. I don't really care one way or the other. Here we go. 5 bolter shots. I checked the 18-inch range. I hit you 4 times. I'm looking for 6s. Nothing. 3 5s.
5, and a 1.
Here, we're going to go, Cantor's going to put his blast on you. I just got to do it now while I have a chance.
Well, he didn't move.
He didn't
I
move.
forgot about that thing.
I never got an opportunity to catch 2 of you together, so this is good as it's gonna get. Hey, it only scatters 3 inches. That's gonna still hit you.
Cool.
This is maybe the first time that Pedro Cantor's orbital bombardment has ever hit for me. So, do I pin you? Yes, I do.
I hope it's a cover save and I enjoy
Really
it.
sad. It's cover save, of course. Here's 3 bolter shots from those guys. Nothing. Didn't do anything. All right. Well, sad days indeed. Can't do anything about that. 2 melted guns here into that one. 1 hit, which will pin you.
You really have 6 inches to me? I don't believe it.
I do.
Well, it gets through.
Here's 6 inches to you right there. Dunk. All right, gets through. Explode again. Yes, it does. Yes, that was so good.
Okay.
7 again.
Ugh. Sorry to all of you who watch me try to, the camera jiggles, I try to pick up 7 dice left-handed. That's my problem. I'm going to switch this over to my right hand while not dropping a dice.
Drop one of the dice. I'll grab it.
Alright, here we go.
Where did it go?
Over to your other side. There you go. Okay, so. See?
Oh,
Look at that.
wow! That was really good save.
So much better. I lost 2.
2 die and morale test.
Now I'm going to take
Or
the
pin check.
I'm going to take the pin check with my left hand because that's apparently when I roll down the numbers. See, that's a pass.
All right, there you go.
Okay.
Cool. Storm bolter here into those guys. We're going to shoot the guys who don't get cover saves. 1 hit. 1 guy dies.
Okay.
This thing moved 12 inches, so we're gonna snap. Or let's see, do I want to pop smoke with that thing? I find my cover saves have done so well so far. We will. We're gonna shoot. Dave's making fun of me again. Here's 2 guys up the top are gonna fire at this unit of guys. Snap firing. 1 hit. That guy's gonna die. Closest bloke. And then the ride, which is a fast vehicle, we'll shoot its weaponry. Let's see if there's 2 more there, or I can shoot into that thing. The fire still success ride. 1 hit. Nothing. Okay. All right. Well.
Morale, taken with the left hand.
Well, actually, you only lost 2 guys. You don't have to take morale. Oh,
Yeah,
no, morale,
2 out
those
of,
guys.
2
Sorry.
out of 4.
I think you're talking about these guys.
No, no, right.
Okay.
Hey, look, I passed with an 8.
Cool.
I figured this out. Armor saves right hand, leadership checks left hand.
All right.
Okay.
All right, your turn 4, sir. All right, your turn 4, Dave. Where'd you move?
This didn't.
Did not move.
This guy kind of hugged into the train a little more. They angled this way. That thing moved back to take away its cover saves on the lances here.
Okay.
And these moved up,
So did that guy.
and so did he.
Okay. Where are you shooting?
I'm going to start with the 2 lances off the Ravager into your Ride of Annoyingness. Never thought I would hate 2 melted guns so much. 1 hit.
1 hit.
Pens you.
Okay. This was a 1 over here.
It's a 5.
Immobilized. Okay, accept.
That's your first whole point, isn't it?
It is.
It's alright. You're done moving that thing around. Alright, we're going to start with the Venom at Cantor's.
Okay. Doing his best to shoot Cantor down. That was like 50% shooting.
That was terrible. 3.
That was great.
4. 3. 4.
4. Okay. 1 at a time, because it will hit Cantor next. So, good. Good. Dead. Cantor will look out and take it himself. and fail, so he takes a wound.
Yay!
And that was 3 of them, right? So you said 4?
No, that was 4.
Okay.
Wasn't it? Good, good, dead, Cantor. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, cool.
That's- Guys inside.
Ugh. Wow, they rolled terrible.
Yeah, you're getting drunk on power. It's retarded. All right, Cantor. 3.
3. Alright, he's got 2 wounds left, so look out for them twice, the 2 at a time. Oh, he's going to take one. His armor save he made, and an armor save for somebody else made. And he'll look out for again. Somebody else, that die, he made it.
Okay. Slowly, slowly. These fellers. The guy who moved still has range,
Okay.
and the cannon that didn't.
Lovely. I love this non-twin link stuff. It's great, man.
1 wound.
Cantor will look out. Good, and an armor save passes. Okay, I guess this guy's been closer the whole time. Whatever.
Doing abysmal. All right. We'll start with Sliskus' squad.
Okay.
I already have range, I already checked. So I moved, so I have 2 cannons on the move.
50% hitting there.
It's just awful.
Great.
And then,
How great is that?
so 7 guys. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And
Wow. Less than 50% hitting.
wind linked. This is just awful. There we go.
Cool.
All right.
And wounds on 3s.
Wounds on 3s. Sliskus makes everybody better.
Yay.
I still rolled a fat lot of 1s and 2s.
So
2, 4, 6, 7.
7?
But Cantor's not closest anymore.
Alright, 7 and 1 going on that guy at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He dies. Look out. He made it, and armor save on the other guy. That's 6. 6, and then 7 on Cantor. Oh, Cantor took a wound. Cantor
We get a pain token for wiping out Cantor's squad.
Cantor is going to probably die here. We're not happy bitch
We've
yet.
only got 1 wound left.
Only got 1 wound left.
We'll shoot the lance into that rhino.
That rhino. Okay. That'll hit. And it will
Glance.
glance. So take a hull point.
Yep.
Cool. Alright, little hull point there. Trusty token.
Cannon. Hit with 3 of them. 4. And 9 guys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Twin links. So everything hits there. So a total of 12 hits and 4 is a wound. You got 9 wounds.
9 wounds.
Wow. There will be some sort of miracle if Cantor survives this. Nope, he's dead. Failed statistics. Failed 3.
And a pain token.
Okay.
And now this lance will also cook that one.
Go for that vehicle. Okay.
It's 5.
Hit on 5. And
Pen, you do get cover.
cover. Nope.
You're gone, do you explode?
Nope. And I'm fearless, so I'll just get out. Right
Okay.
into the face of those guys. Lovely.
Go ahead and disembark them, and I'll come back to these guys, and these guys are going to shoot.
Okay. Go ahead and shoot.
So, originally it was gone, but I think we're still in double tap range. We sure are.
Yep.
And the cannon can reach the other 2 for the rest, so shoot the whole unit. So, cannon, hit twice.
brutal. It's like 18 hits.
Yup.
20 hits total from the cannon.
20 hits total from the
Wow.
cannon.
That's brutal, dude. That looks better than 10 wounds there.
It is 3, 6, 9, 12, 13.
Alright, there we go. There's 13. I failed 3. 3. So, yeah.
4. Oh, that's
Yeah, 3.
sweet.
Okay.
Alright,
So they got out. I gotta make a morale test over here real quick.
I'm not gonna shoot them, but that's cool. You pass.
Oh, are you gonna shoot them again?
I was thinking about popping one with a lance, but realistically, there's between one guy and two guys is nothing. I'm gonna shoot. Let's see, you can't charge if I blow it up, but so that just makes it you're less mobile.
Yeah.
I'm like, what do I gain from blowing that up? Getting your death company out for you. Get your death company out for you.
Would you like to get my death company out for me, Dave?
I'm gonna shoot it in the back.
Okay. That'll hit. And pin.
And you'll get cover.
And I'll get cover. Yeah, there you go. First cover save of the game.
Alright.
Needed some a lot earlier.
These guys will now shoot this.
Okay.
So, the cannon. Okay, your lives sort of depend on how you do here. It's not like when you're these guys zipping around in their hot rods, shooting willy-nilly from the hip and 50% shooting. You shoot 50% shooting, you're going to get enemies with your own guns. It's happening. Just so you know.
Yeah, I got him to be average.
The cannon, at least, was like, well, that sounds terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll see here. I mean, I might have been singing some of these guys' songs. So.
Right. Maybe some of them are into that. Couple.
Couple of them. And they're Dark Eldar. What do you expect? Alright. This is where we roll super hot. Or
Wow.
not.
3?
3.
We made 3 armor saves.
And you didn't even do me the justice of failing one of them.
No. Sorry about that.
Splinter rifle enemies it is. Okay.
My turn.
Your turn 5.
Does it start night fight? No. No night fight yet.
Rats. Rats for your 12-inch guns.
Oh no, yes. I'll move and come back. Alright, so Dave's managed to kill off most of my army, so we're getting pretty desperate here. Here's the two tactical squads remaining, or tactical marines remaining. They've moved up. It's just barely a 6-inch charge because of this fin sticking out. So they're going to shoot some bolt pistols and then attempt to charge you. Probably just get shot up Overwatch. But, you know, if we get there, maybe we blow you up with a crack grenade.
Maybe.
Got out, put Corbulo hopefully the closest, move these guys up, looking to use my melta guns on this Venom here because it's going to do a lot of damage. I'm just at this point trying to mitigate. It's my turn 5. I have one objective controlled and the other one contested. If I manage to somehow survive, I mean, it's not great, but you know, and it's a good chance that we'll have a turn 6, but it's the best I'm gonna be able to do at this point. So there it is. We'll go for some shoot. Okay, so first things first, we'll shoot these guys at those guys over there, and I got 9 shots, and I don't even know. I mean, 5 up cover save either way, pretty much. I don't know how many of them are actually out in the open. They don't get cover.
Well, since it's individual model, but it's based on if anybody in your firing unit gives cover, so this guy shooting through him gives cover to everybody.
Well, if I focus fire.
You could focus fire. But
Yeah.
he won't fire, and it'll just be, you'll lose a shot. So he gives cover to everybody.
Well, I've got 3 guys in rapid fire range.
Yeah.
5, 7, 8, 9, 12 shots. And 5 wounds. Cover saves.
Oh wait, Scott did those left-handed. That would have been terrible.
That would have been terrible. Saved one of them, so 4 will die.
I would have saved. I would have lost an extra 6th guy if I rolled that with my left
A
hand.
6th guy would have died.
Yes.
Guy that, yeah, okay. Okay. Fair enough.
I'm telling you, this is what would happen.
I have 2 melta guns and 2 bolt pistols. So here's the melta guns. Consistent, one hit, which will bounce off of you. Bolt pistols, nothing. Not doing anything.
Okay.
Lovely. All right, Stormbolt are here into those last 2 guys there. 2 hits, 2 wounds, so 2 cover saves. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Sadness.
All right, 2 bolt pistols over here into you. 1, nothing. And then a morale test. Yeah, now they're done.
Well, I rolled out with my left hand. That couldn't have been an 11. What happened there? All right, they go 4 inches. And they can still regroup at full leadership.
I'm okay with it. They've fallen back. Have a snap shoot at least. All right, go ahead and overwatch me. Trade off camera here. Sorry about that movement there, guys.
As half the audience gets motion sickness,
They're all like,
throws up on their keyboard.
Especially if they've been playing a
All right,
drinking game. Every time Dave shakes the
Here's the
camera,
cannon.
hit me twice, of course. This is stupid. Ridiculous. Any arguments Dave has about his dice are invalidated by his number of 6s rolled.
Whatever, I need re-rolls.
I'm just saying, Dave. Yeah, seriously? You just rolled 5 6s out of 18 dice. That's 30%. 33%.
Well, it's because they know they're shooting. It's not
I'm just
morale
saying, Dave.
armor. They know how to shoot.
I'm just saying.
My Dark Eldar are cowardly cocked.
There's 2 more out of 12 dice. That's average.
Yeah, that's average.
That was average on the last. The average on the reroll. The reroll was average. I only got 2. Yeah, only 3 wounds.
That's retarded.
I'll accept. Now, armor saves.
You failed 2 of those.
I was actually going to comment on that. I was actually going to say I'll probably fail 2 of them. Here's the charge roll anyway. Oh, I would have made the charge.
Here's my second pain token.
Woo.
Pinning you down.
All right, cool. Dave's turn 5.
7.
They regroup on a 7. He just rolled that right there. Cool. Doing the rest of his movement coming back. All right, where'd you move, Dave?
So these guys regrouped and moved their 3 inches right there. The Ravager moved over here. This thing moved over 6, and then these guys disembarked 4 inches into the terrain to contest this objective. They can't hold it. The Trueborn with Sliskus kind of angled this way a little bit, so I've got range and line of sight to the unit of scoring miss. This guy went up 6 inches. I can see over the top of the rhino. I can't see that dude, but I can see enough that I'm going to be able to hopefully kill Death Company before Corbulo. And then he went 6 inches and they disembarked and moved up here.
Okay.
So, I figure there's, yeah, it's time to shoot. So let's shoot.
What are we shooting?
We're going to start with this, with
These guys?
these guys on the ground. I think.
They're going to shoot. They're not going to try. They're not going
I-
to try and get it.
I don't need to run. Here's the thing. If the game doesn't go to turn 6, I win because I'm contesting this one. I'm line breaking, Warlord, and First Blood.
Right.
Don't need it.
Don't need it.
If the game does go to turn 6, you're going to come. If I moved up here, I would just forego shooting, and then you would just kill them.
Right.
Now, if the game goes to turn 6, you can come over here and kill them, I guess.
Right.
But that'll change things.
Okay.
So, yes, I am going to shoot. I don't need to, yeah, you know. So, shooting. Cannon gives me 4 shots.
2 hits.
Hit twice.
No splinter racks. Yay!
No splinter racks.
There we go. Yes, look at those misses. Well, that's pretty good.
Not bad, I'll take it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And it's 5 Death Company before we get to Corbulo, so we'll roll them 5 at a time. Yeah, look at that. You gonna stay? You're gonna stay. Okay, so 1 fail and a film of pain. Oh, it was a 6! Curse you!
Okay, so 3 more.
Oh yeah, 3 more, sorry. I was happy, whatever. Hey, Dave.
Okay.
There you go. Exactly the point.
These guys shooting.
Okay.
So the cannon. 2 hits again.
It's really average for that cannon.
Why am I shooting them? Whatever.
Oh, wow. Good thing you have splinter racks on these guys. That was like 50%. That was bad. Oh, ouch. That hurts. So many good rerolls. Oh, brutal.
Alright, that I accept. That I don't.
Nice. 6?
Yeah. 6.
All right, and you can't see
And
this guy.
this many fails.
Can't see that guy.
So it's going to be 1, 2,
3?
maybe 3 before Corbulo.
I think it's probably 3.
Yeah, 3.
It's closer. All right, so 3 before Corbulo. And there's 6 of them. Oh, there's 2 fails. And Phil No Pain, 2 die. And now 1 at a time. Armor. Phil No Pain. Gal, he died. That's my power
Now
fist.
Corbulo.
Now Corbulo takes
2 more.
2. Of course he makes them. Well, alright.
And the lance shoots the rhino.
Okay. It
Miss.
misses. Okay.
This lance shoots the Death Company.
Shoots the Death Company. Okay. It'll hit. And a wound.
Cover.
Get cover?
Yeah, most likely.
He's dead. Oh no! Well, there you go, Dave. You just would have won if you had. Well, actually, it's not true. These guys, you needed their fire to take out a single guy. So. Yeah.
I mean, I just won if the game ends here anyway.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true.
All right. Now 2 lances into the back of these 2.
Okay.
Arg.
Lovely.
Idiots. All right.
Okay. Got rapid fire range with the guys inside there.
So here's 2 cannons. There you go.
Pretty good. Average.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I like it after the cannons have been shooting 50% or less.
Yeah, that's true. That was a really good roll too. This is gonna hurt. Oh, no rerolls. Not that I think it matters. Wound me on 3s. There's a Sliskus. Ah, there you go. Look at those 1s and 2s. Quite a few of them.
3, 6, 9, 10.
10?
10.
Well, it is a unit of 10, so I could fail all of these.
That,
If I fail all of them, I concede the game. Wow, I just failed a lot. That's redonkulous. I failed 6. And still no pain.
what's the Corbulo?
Corbulo. I made 2, so I only lose 4. Oh, well, that's my sergeant. However, I didn't look. I should have done that differently.
Okay. The Venom's going to shoot them.
Okay.
Before it does that, just because I'm going to shoot my lance.
Okay.
Not into Corbulo. He'd just look absurd into a stupid death company with a power axe. Let's see. Get rid of a death company with a power axe. One less death company. He's got an annoying axe. Or potentially Corbulo if he failed all of his lookout serves.
It's true.
I'm going to shoot this guy.
Okay.
I missed. I thought about it for too
Thought
long.
about it for too long. Venom hits 9 out of 12. That's average. And 2 wounds.
Terrible.
And just a guy dies, so I no longer hit, feel no pain.
Okay. The Trueborn that got out right in front of them. They're gonna fire. Good lord. 3.
3. Made 3. Well below average in armor saves this game.
Okay. That leaves me the snap firing fools.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Bye, Ren.
They hit you thrice. 4 times.
Wow.
And they wound 2.
Well, one guy's gonna die. Probably that guy. Okay. Thank you.
Let's see. Fired, 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 fired. Fired, 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 fired. Hold on.
Does the game go on? Go ahead and roll. Corbulo will take his once a game reroll.
He doesn't make me reroll, does he?
I guess that's a good question. Let's just go. Let's go ahead and call it. That's fine.
Awesome.
Good game, Dave.
Thanks. Good game, Thomas.
All right. So quick redux. Dave just rolled the second die, by the way, just for funsies, and rolled a 1 anyway. So it was definitely over. Didn't have to make any morale tests and clear this.
Yeah, good job.
Gee, yeah. What would I do differently? Well, I commented off of camera that I kind of ragged on Dave a little bit that he's running a spam list, because he is, and 6th edition loves spam lists. But he tried to counter with there's nothing really good in Dark Eldar that you shouldn't.
No. I commented with
It's not really
when
a
it
spam.
comes to troops, pretty much have this option.
Okay, all right.
Which
No,
is in 6th
it's not really. You
edition.
said no. What he said is it's not really a spam list because there's not a better troops choice in the list. He's not wrong, but he still did spam the exact same thing.
Well, why would you bring the bad troop? Well, let's see. I don't want to run a spam.
All right,
list,
no,
so I
okay.
will bring the
You could
bad
have
troop.
you could have brought minimum troops, for instance, and brought other things.
No. I did
So-
bring minimum troops. My minimum is 4.
Okay. Nevertheless,
I do not ever run 2.
he could have done
troops.
something else. Anyway, the point is out there in internet land, the definition of, by my definition and the internet land's definition of spam list, you just spammed.
Whatever.
It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I commented that if I should have brought a third Thunderfire and a third Typhoon missile launcher, because really those things are the best choices to bring in general in 6th edition, and especially against Dark Eldar. I mean, he really ran the risks over here to try to, and it succeeded in taking out my Thunderfires before they even got to shoot at his troops, and he kept his guys off the table, brought Sliskus so that he could run them all as deep striking. He has a really well-written list with a lot of versatility in it, and neither one of us knew what the other was playing when we came today. I mean, he knew I was playing Space Marines.
I knew you were playing Space Marines because...
And he knows that I was probably going to play Corbulo.
Even in bat reps, I don't know if you've ever played anything else.
That's not true. I've played a lot of everything else. But if it's my own stuff, I only own Space Marines. I am a purist. All those people out there who are like, boo to Space Marines, I say boo to you. What could I have done differently? I think that, I felt pretty good about stuff. I mean, maybe I should have used the Stern Guard on the Venom to try and take the Venom down. There wasn't a good chance of taking the Venom down. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I would do anything different with the Stern Guard. It's unfortunate that they didn't get to hit anything that they wanted to hit, but I mean, that's what happens when your enemy builds a list like Dave did. I mean, it was a good list. It was good so that I couldn't really take advantage of what a drop Todd Stern Guard are able to do. The fact that I couldn't kill this thing the whole time, that was pretty brutal. That Venom, that thing dying a lot earlier would have been really nice. I killed off all the Eldar stuff really easily. That was no problem there. They died. But what it does, it just reaffirms to me that the things that beat Dark Eldar also beat Eldar, aka Typhoon Land Speeders and Thunderfire Cannons. So, Dark Eldar, you're always playing against somebody who's got more range than you. So maybe if I had decided to not bring a big unit of Death Company, and instead, brought something else. I really like Corbulo. I think he's really good even as an ally. And I mean, you can just bring him, a Reclusiarch, and Death Company, and there you go. You got a set unit right there. And it's really nice anti-charging unit. I mean, he never wanted to be in combat with me. He had nothing that he says he likes to fight with the Wraith Knight, but I think after the first turn when I took 3 wounds off the Wraith Knight, I don't think he would have come after me.
I would. If you'd have been out, I'd have done it.
Yeah, you would have?
If you'd have been out and in my charge range, I'd have done it.
Really?
I would have.
Even with me having a Power Fist in there and Melt-A-Bombs?
Yeah, that would give me a little bit of pause, but I still would have done it.
All right. I mean...
I think I was safer in combat than I was. Out in the open, your las cannons were picking me apart. You couldn't not roll to wound with your Typhoons, and I wasn't making any saves at all. So.
Well, to be fair, it's 50% of the time the Typhoon is going to wound you.
True. So you're going to hit me 50. You got 2 shots. You're going to hit me. You're not going to hit me. You're going to wound me.
66% of the time I'm going to hit you. It wasn't bad odds. It was pretty good odds that I was going to do the wounds that I did.
So yeah. So I'm going to be safer in combat where the amazing Corbulo needs 6s, and your Power Fist needs 4s.
3s to hit you, 4s to wound you.
3s to hit me, 4s to wound me. But
and the Corbulo is rending, so.
Right. So if he got those 6s, I'd be down my invuln save.
Right. And he has 4 attacks when you charge.
It's not the optimal place to be, and with 3 wounds, definitely not my favorite, but I still would have done it because it's a good chance I'm strength 10, so Corbulo wouldn't have even tried to tank those wounds.
No, you would have killed Death Company.
It just would have been wiping Death Company. Your Death Company, really, I felt like it kind of went back and forth a lot.
I felt good about them. They did what they were supposed to do. I mean, if I'd really stopped and thought about it, maybe what I should have done is run with these guys. Rather than trying to shoot the Meltas. But these guys were, after shooting down the 2 guys that were contested.
These were your MVP. They killed the Wraith Knight, they blew this vehicle up, they blew that vehicle up.
Yeah, they did their job. They were good.
They're stupid Melta-Guns.
High five, guys.
Good job. And
Next
they're
time,
still alive to see the end of the battle.
Yeah, next time I'll drop one of you out and bring you a Sanguinary Priest instead. That's your reward.
Then they lose a Melta-Gun.
I guess that's true, they do. Melta-Guns were pretty good. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like a couple dice rolls could have definitely made the game different for me. So I don't feel like I played poorly. Not a lot of mistakes. maybe I could have, when he ran away from me with all of his vehicles, I could have attempted to charge one of them instead. But I'm happy with the way that things turned out, except for, I mean, I had some really bad rolling over here, and really maybe I should have done was charged you with my Tech Marine. Yeah, because I mean, he had 2 power fist attacks. He would have probably beaten you. Probably would have, I mean, beat you down. Put a grenade on you and then had 2 power fist attacks.
I kind of expected you to, just because I needed snap firing to hit you, and then you needed ones to fail. I felt it was definitely a better choice than letting me fire
I don't know.
effect into you.
Yeah, what I was hoping for was I felt like I had some other stuff left over that could have dealt with you the following turn. So I was hoping that he would just be kind of a juicy enough target that you would shoot him, and I would be like, okay, I lost him, but oh well, at least you're not shooting something that I care about more. But I mean, your lance destroyed. I mean, your lances were perfect that turn. They took out both lance speeders that turn, and that was really frustrating because it was like, oh well, I guess that's the last long-range firepower I have. Which at that point you were just like, okay, now I'm going to just sit at range and do what I want.
Yeah.
So, against that number of lances, you had five lances and a Ravager. So that's a lot of stuff to deal with. And yeah. Would I bring this list to a tournament? With tweaks, probably. With tweaks. I think that these 2 troop choices I wanted them for the Razorbacks, and I wanted them because I wanted the long range fire platform, and I wanted the and I had to fill the 2 troop slots, and I had decided to bring Assault Marines and a Death Company, Blood Angel Assault Marines instead. And in retrospect, I kind of wish these guys had been 10-man guys, so that I could have combat squatted them, had some guys inside, had a couple units of guys that are just sitting back here, kind of protecting, the Thunderfire cannons a little bit, and with a missile launcher just sitting there, because that extra missile launcher shot, it's pretty easy to take out one of these raiders if I get the opportunity. So, in retrospect, maybe I would change that. What about you, Dave?
Not sure how well the autarch. Well, I mean, bringing in reserves was amazing. That was good. He did what I wanted there. I feel like I didn't give him enough of a chance. It's hard to say how he did because I couldn't make armor saves with him. So.
Well, he personally made average armor saves.
No, I rolled the first time. I'm pretty sure if you check the tape, when I rolled 3 saves, I failed 2.
I thought it was more like I had done, because I shot the second unit at him, and it was all on him. It was like 6 saves.
And then but at that point he had 1 left. Or before that, he was like 2 2s and a 4.
Well, no, because he didn't take a wound. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I felt he did average, but it's. I mean, Dave, you have a good point.
It's hard to say how he played. I still think he plays. I mean, he's got a fusion gun. He's very fast. He can do whatever he wants. He's got good ballistic skill. The Soul Shrive, if I can get him into combat, the reason I kept trying to snipe your sergeants is I didn't want to end up in challenges where I could only cause 1 wound.
Right.
I wanted to be where I could potentially swing and cause 2 or 3 wounds and jump up suddenly, strength 5, strength 6, just for fun. We rolled to see what he would do combat-wise against your Stern Guard over here. If they hadn't all been killed to a man by the Trueborn, he would have caused 2 wounds, which would have made him strength 5 and a little bit more of a threat, The jet bikes themselves did nothing. They hardly even absorbed wounds before dying. And the Wraith Knight as well. Went away pretty quick. However, I have played with Wraith Knights before, and I know their full potential, so yes, I would absolutely keep bringing the Wraith Knight. One change I think I would make is work the points around, maybe get rid of the Warlock on the bike, since I can't seem to cast those powers anyway.
Right.
And instead bring the Wraith Forged Stone so I could put wounds back on my Wraith Knight, give that to the autarch. He could just kind of pal around with the Wraith Knight, keeping the Wraith Knight healthy, and That was really the only thing in my army that didn't perform very well. The Dark Eldar performed admirably. Night shields and being able to pre-measure in 6th edition, and poison weapons being what they are, since 6th edition is a lot more of a shooty game than an assault game these days. I feel the Dark Eldar splinter rifle is the best. And rapid fire got so much better because now you can move and still fire 24 inches. So I feel the splinter rifle is probably the best, in my opinion, it's the best small arms weapon in the game. And putting it on a platform that twin links all of them is stupid. The only reason, in fact, I even bring splinter cannons at all is just so I do have those shots at 36 inches when everything else is out of range, where I just bring all the splinter rifles, even though it's not as many shots being twin linked. I mean, you saw what I was rolling for hits with the stupid splinter cannons anyway.
Right, some of them were 50% hits and stuff.
Yeah, I like my army. I like how it played. I would play this 1850 list in a tournament, probably with those few tweaks I mentioned.
It's both army. Well, I mean, now with the revamp of the Eldar, and then the fact that Dark Eldar, I mean, definitely got a boost in my opinion in 6th edition. I mean, I don't think there's anyone who could argue that. They play really well at lower points. You know, it really allows. I mean, not to say that
especially Dark Eldar, they're so cheap. I mean,
right? Yeah.
You're talking, including the vehicle and all the upgrades, 180 points for that, for the Raider and all the men in it.
That's brutal. That's really great.
And
something equivalent for a Space Marine is like 275 probably.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, as soon as you get a vehicle to transport you around, you're looking at like 250 points, and you can't. Your guns aren't quite as good as mine, and you can't shoot all of them out of your vehicle.
It's true.
And you can't assault out of it if you want it now. Granted, I don't want to assault you because you're Space Marines and I'm Dark Eldar, but
Right.
if I
Hey,
really wanted
hey
to.
GW, give Space Marines an open top transport.
Oh, that'd be retarded. Don't do that.
Do it.
I played Space Marines too, but that would be stupid.
Do it.
Blood Angels with an open top transport.
Worth it.
I don't know, what's my...
Oh, and if anyone that out in TV land is there, or internet land is saying the Landspeeder Storm, you are a liar, sir. It's not an open top transport. That is an open top death trap of stupidness. Why would you ever bring that? Don't bring it. Not worth it. Scouts are meh. Super meh. You saw how bad I did with power armor. How much worse would I do with scout
Might
armor?
make all of those.
No, it's terrible.
Yeah. I like my list. I like how it played.
Cool.
I tweaked it a little bit, but I played in a tournament.
Well, hey, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate your time. Hope you enjoyed.